Hey guys, and we're back with some ESO today. So we're starting a little bit earlier than normal because I've pretty much been up since like 9 a.m. this morning. Dealing with like acid reflux this morning, and that's kind of kept me up. So I was like, you know what, we'll start a little bit early. Hey Scumbucket, how you doing? Oh yeah, no, it didn't last very long. It wasn't too bad. Not as bad as it's normally been. So there's that. And it was kind of my fault because I ate nachos yesterday. I kind of knew I was going to be regretting it later on. So... They were so good though. Like so good. Yeah, exactly. I was like, you know what? My future self can deal with this. Right now, this is awesome. And now my future self is now my past self. So my past self is now dealt with it, so it's all good. They just need to make it so they don't taste so good anymore, and then I'll stop eating them.
Smells like victory.
Make nachos taste terrible, and I won't eat them anymore. But that'll never happen. Who's singing? Oh, this person's over here singing.
So here we are. Baron Montclair's dead, and that damn artifact is destroyed. Yes, you can pat yourself on the back, all right. You've saved rivers.
Well, the artifact isn't.
And that's no small thing.
Well, it is and it isn't, I think. Maybe?
You realize this creates a predicament for me, though, don't you? Well, I can't very well go on pretending the nobles can share the throne. Everyone knows what a colossal mistake I made there. I'm going to have to crown someone. A king or a queen of Shornhelm. Someone to rule Rivenspire, don't you think? Exactly. So I have to choose. Countess Tamriel or Baron Dorell. Frankly, since you've recently fought alongside the two of them, I would appreciate your counsel. Speak to them, if you wish. Think about it, and then give me your recommendation.
I'm leaning more towards Countess Tamriel because I know Baron Dorell, he can't leave his estate area on to someone else now because his son are in prison, right? So it's kind of like...
It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair, thanks in no small part to my steady leadership. May RK grant the High King the wisdom to see that I am the best choice to lead Rivenspire. I do. Baron Dorell is a good man, but he can be dangerously short-tempered and is far too quick to act. Shornhelm has had enough impetuous rulers in its history. We need a thoughtful ruler who truly has the people's best interests at heart. Helping the people of Rivenspire recover. So many of the kingdom's subjects have been displaced. So many have lost loved ones. We must do what we can to restore the people's faith and get their lives back to at least a semblance of normalcy.
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire. Now comes the responsibility of rebuilding the kingdom. I hope High King Emmerich gives me the opportunity to lead us through the difficulties ahead. I do. I've come to respect Countess Tamrith. She's a bright young woman, but she's not qualified to rule the kingdom. The coming days demand decisive leadership and a firm hand. You know that as well as I. That makes me the perfect choice. First things first, we need to rebuild our defenses. The Shornhelm Guard has been decimated by the Civil War, and we'll need to recruit and retrain hundreds of young men and women to restore our strength.
Take as much time as you like, my friend. It's only the High King and the entire kingdom of Rivenspire waiting. Good. Though I do hope you've given the matter due consideration. This isn't like choosing which tunic to wear in the morning. It will affect many lives and the future of the Daggerfall Covenant. Tell me then, House Tamrith or House Dorel?
I mean, because she's gonna... Her priority is to the people. Because obviously the people suffered so much from it, right? They're the ones that had to deal with all the crap that happened. But his priority is to build up the defences. Which... they should still have some defences from when it all happened, right? Like, they didn't all die when this when we destroyed the thing, so they've still got defences and they've still got time to build them up. I think we should do the Countess, I think.
She's very young, but perhaps that means she will bring some much-needed change. Very well. If that's your counsel, I will make Countess Tamrith the Queen of Shornhelm. Are you certain she is the best choice, though? The bright young Countess Tamrith, then. I know she is thoughtful, humble, and as sharp as an assassin's dagger. I am sure she will make a courageous queen. Queen Eseld of Shornhelm. It even has a nice ring to it. Then it's decided. Thank you for your counsel. Both Queen Eseld and myself will be in your debt. After all you've done, there's no reward that can express my gratitude, but please, accept this gift. I'd feel guilty if I didn't give you something. If I might have everyone's attention, I have decided to crown a new Queen of Shornhelm. Eseld Tamrith, please come forward.
Might have a word
I
with my
hereby
husband's
name
new
your
best
house
friend.
the new Royal House of Shornhelm.
I give you my solemn oath, Your Majesty. I will lead the kingdom of Shornhelm with wisdom and honor, and I pledge my eternal allegiance to you and to the Daggerfall Covenant.
All hail the new ruler of Rivenspire.
Of course, the Baron's like, ugh.
Today is a fortuitous day indeed for Rivenspire, though I fear other kingdoms within the Covenant may not be so lucky. I know that my husband considers you to be his champion, but I wonder if you might be willing to assist his queen as well? I have heard troubling news from Sentinel. Rumors say that enemies from my father's past have returned. I wrote to him right away, of course, but as everyone knows, King Faharajad can be slow to respond. Still, I fear for his safety. Necromancers. Their kind has not been seen in the Alakir Desert for years, but that only makes them more dangerous. If you can go to Sentinel and just ensure all is well, it would be a relief. I have made travel arrangements, if you are willing. Look for a ship called the Don Posset offshore at North Point. The first mate, Elvira Dere, should be waiting for you on the docks, ready to leave for Sentinel. When you get there, Just make sure the city is safe.
Mhm.
Only visit my father, if you wish. Of course. I'm relieved already, just knowing that you will go. If there is any trouble there, I know my father could use help, whether he wants it or not. I'm sorry, I digress. You said you have a question. When I was very young, there was a necromancer, Satura. He raised an army of the dead and marched on Sentinel. Though my people will not fight the dead, somehow my father won the battle. If Satura has returned, though, it would be very bad. No, it is a matter of faith. Our people believe that desecrating the dead, even if they have been risen, is a terrible dishonor. This is why a necromancer in Sentinel would be a very bad thing, and why I am concerned for my father's safety. My husband has many admirable qualities, and one of them is a hopeless optimism. He rarely takes action until a problem has at least been confirmed. As I said, I have only heard rumors of trouble in the Alikir. Hopefully it is nothing. Of course. My father is King Faharajad, my brother Azah, my sister Lakana, and I were raised in Sentinel. Then one day, my father told me he had to marry me to this mad, young king of Wayrest, Emmerich. I was furious, of course, but I came around.
Mhm.
What?
House Montclair's hold on Shornhelm has been broken, but our job isn't done yet. Montclair loyalists still operate out of Shornhelm, yes? Whatever they are planning, we must know. They use couriers to pass messages, and that is how we shall find their informer, their spy. Adusa would sniff him out, but for you, something more subtle. Start at the west gate, find the courier named Guitot. Watch him. He will try to pass a message. Watch and see who comes to find it.
Out here, so we go this way first. We'll go to the stable and get a level up on the stables.
Sir Hughes was once a good man. The killing Duchess Lucana could not be forgiven.
Need something to ride?
Oh, look at how expensive horses are they. Well, it's so much better if you get crown. To use the crown store, because I guess in a way cheaper. Like it's easier probably to get them. If there's anything I could drop off at the bank as well. I'll still here.
No matter the troubles assaulting our fair.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. About those, because I don't think I'm ever going to really use them, so...
This one welcomes you back! Most crates contain 4 rewards, but sometimes you will get a special 5th reward. Do not be sad, my friend. There are always... Farewell, my good friend.
Now I've got 10 crown gems. Oh, there's like a little pet. Wow, that is weird. That's like, oh, look at that, it's so cute. It's a little lizard. Aww. What? Oh, let me go. Snow Bear come tea. You're cute. Oh, look at the little griffin. That's cute. I mean, I've already got red eyes, but I wonder what these look like. Ah, that's a bit silly, I think. A little bit. Oh, that's pretty. Oh wow. Too many pretty things on the crown store, I swear. Oh, is that a mount? Unless it could be. Hang on, let's go outside to see these. What this one looks like. Hmm. There's only those, and then only those, okay.
Finest merchandise around.
Hmm. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Quests and stuff. What?
Stop following me.
You want to start again?
I don't understand why Baron Montclair would betray Rivenspire.
Where are you going? Just get to your location and start weaving in and out of places right now.
coin? How clever. Who would suspect a simple coin thrown into a fountain for good luck? And see this? There's a message on the coin. No clue. It's in some sort of code. Adusa can't make head or tails of it. This one made a joke, yes? This date. Could it be the key to the code? Here, take this copy of the message. Adusa has her own inquiries to make. You must decipher this code. Seek out my friend, Sahil. He should be able to help. He's usually on the second floor of the Dead Wolf Inn. He loves to watch the fire burn in the hearth.
I think that guy's trying to be stealthy and take stuff because he just was literally crouching by that sack. I spotted you. That's the nothing. Where's out of my collection? Pets. Radio dragon, look at that. Or is that a chicken dragon thing? I think it's supposed to be like a bit like a chicken. But it acts like a chicken. We got this. A snake.
Hey there, friend. You're blocking my view of the fire, and the heat too. Mind shifting a bit? Oh, really? She told you I could do that.
Someone just burped in my ear.
She's right, of course. I'm really very smart.
And
I just need
again.
the right incentive. Simply giving away my brilliance would make me feel foolish, and I don't like that feeling. No wonder Adusa sent you. You're just like her. Here, let me see that. It's a simple replacement code. The date is the key. Count back 5 letters to see the actual message. The spy's initials are EC. Probably that dust sweep. Edward Keld. How should I know? Somewhere near the south gate, maybe. Ask Vignac, the Unkempt, if you want more precise directions. That beggar knows more about what happens in that part of the city than the Shornhelm Guard.
Feet. Spare some gold for a worker down on his luck. Do you think I'd rather beg than work? But work for a dust sweep isn't as common as it used to be. And a man's got to do what he can. I have a family to feed, after all.
who can say? What with this civil war and all, maybe people don't care as much about cleanliness as they used to. I'm just trying to make ends meet, and economics was never my strong point. Bless you, and bless this glinting gift. Tonight I will turn this clanking metal into bread and turnips for my family's supper. A feat greater than the most talented alchemist can conjure, eh? What? An informer? Me? No, I'm a simple dust sweep begging for spare gold. Nothing more. On the other hand, if you have the gold, I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Please, don't walk away. Don't ignore me. I really need your help. This blasted war has been devastating to us common folk. Can you spare a few pieces of gold for a poor beggar? Ah, a trade, of course. Give me some gold and I'll tell you what I know. A pleasure doing business with you. He's a dust sweep. At least that's what he claims to be. I haven't seen him lift a broom or a brush in an elf's age. He has a house across the way which he shares with his wife.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's a code book. I'm taking it.
First you enter uninvited, then you start rifling through my cabinets? What is this, some kind of sick joke? Wait, I've never seen that book. What is it? He what? No. My husband has some silly ideas, but he's not... He wouldn't. What are you going to do? He didn't do this out of malice. He just wanted to support us. He hates that I have to work so hard. He's a good man, but they'll kill him for this. Keep the code book. Just don't implicate my husband. You have what you need, right? Just keep Edward out of it. You get what you need, and my husband remains a free man.
What do you think? Because he did lie to us. Even though we gave him gold, he still lied to us and said that he wasn't an informant, but he's got a code book. So he could be doing it for worse reasons than what he lets on, right? Because he hasn't told her the truth, obviously. Yeah, I don't really trust him either. And to be fair, the amount of crap that's happened with the people he's being informants for.
Idiot. Oh, what was he thinking? Oh, divines, have mercy on us.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, but your husband should have told the truth. If he'd been truthful with us and said that he, you know, was desperate for money and stuff, then maybe I would have kept it a secret for him. No. Besides, the guy in the tavern knew who it was on the coin. So it was kind of like he was already kind of exposed, I guess, a little bit anyway, so...
Have you seen what the Countess wears? have you discovered the identity of the informer? Edward Keld. Really? It's always the ones you least suspect. We'll learn much from Edward, though he may not be a willing teacher. Thank you for your help. You have been extremely helpful, Five Claw. We unraveled the threads of this plot with skill and daring, like unrolling a spool of yarn. Sorry, this one gets easily distracted sometimes. What were we talking
Cat
about?
and yarn, right? Meow.
Oh, yes. This proves Montclair's allies are still plotting and scheming. While you were tracking the
Yes,
spy,
shiny
Medusa
things.
did some trekking of her own. Arcorian Two-Blades, a ruthless killer, is now on the Montclair payroll. Kill the killer. Adusa would rather do the work herself, but this codebook demands immediate attention. Find the assassin where he waits, west of town. When the deed is done, find me at Ravenwatch Manor. Bright moons guide you. That's Two-Blades. He has been a scourge on Rivenspire for years. But working for Montclair, that is the straw that broke the Ponyquar's back. He is a cold-hearted killer who enjoys what he does. Just last month, Two-Blades ambushed a caravan bringing supplies to an orphanage in Stormhaven, slaughtered the guards, and made off with the goods. He has no sense of honor.
Get your hand out of my pocket! You can get away with that? Hey, that's not yours!
This one is a master of
Sounds like
stealth
someone's trying
and
to
a
steal from
gatherer of
people.
Information. Sometimes Adusa strikes, but sometimes Adusa points the blade and lets another drive it home.
What?
I have no idea what this guy in my other guild is going on about right now. He's just kind of talking to himself, I think. I would say maybe he likes to hear the sound of his own voice, but kind of not really hearing his own voice. So it's... I was like, okay, you can just waffle on, I guess. Oh, something else here this time. That was copper before, and now it's something different. That was another player took up. I was like, what the hell? I was like, okay. I feel like they were just kind of waiting for me to, like, you know, for me to attack him. Maybe. Possibly, yeah, but when they pull the enemy away when like mid-fight is a little bit disorientating, to be fair. I wonder if there's a way to get that guy back, the one who, yesterday he sacrificed himself, you know, the Count. Because he's gone to a different plane, right?
I can't believe Verandis is really gone.
Yeah, Verandis, there's game.
I'm not sure what we're going to do without him. But we promised to continue the work he started here. That's the best way to honor his memory. In his lifetime, Verandis gave us a chance to be more than monsters. To continue doing good as the creatures we are. I don't know about the others, but I intend to honor him and continue the legacy of his little ragtag group.
Thank you for sparing me. I may never be my true self again, but I can still serve Rivenspire.
And she's in the right place now, because they'll teach her, you know, how to like be good and everything.
Give Adusa the good news. Tell this one that our Corian Two Blades is just a bitter memory. Best news, this one has heard all day. Rivenspire will sleep easier without that monster lurking in the shadows. Maybe we should change his name to No Blades, yes? Get it? Anyway, thanks for your help. It's good to see Verandis was right about you. You make Rivenspire a safer place with every task you complete. You had a taste with Two Blades. Ready for something with a little more meat on its bones? Adusa has been studying this codebook, gathering information, learning what she can. It seems Montclair's forces are resolved. They hired Two Blades to eliminate a list of targets. We need that list. Do you actually listen to what Adusa says? Yes, get the list. This one learned that Rasaba the Keen carries the list. Kill Rasaba or do not, Five Claw, as you choose. We only need the list. To find Rasaba and the list, head due south from the manor. Follow the river and you should see them camped between Silver Hoof Vale and Camp Tamriel. Rasaba the Keen's as cunning as she is brutal. She fought her way to the top of her organization, climbing a ladder of blood. There's always a group of fierce young warriors at her side. If it turns into a battle, you're going to have a war on your hands.
down here, so if I just fast travel to that, that'll be easier. Doesn't seem there's going to be any other way to get to it other than just killing them.
My friend, your return, it is well timed. For some reason, Montclair's forces have attacked the castle. This one can't imagine why they would do such a thing. Oh, yes. Adusa is fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at that list. Of course. Barandis, Adusa, and Quindis.
Okay.
Top of the list.
Even though Verandis isn't here anymore.
Certainly explain why they attacked the castle, yes? We are the targets? Well, that only proves we are doing something right. If no one wants to kill you, you are not trying hard enough. This one always says. All? All is a very big number, Five Claw. This one smells more of them. All around, in the shadows. We'll meet them here, in the open. No, too open. Into the castle. Less directions to defend against. Quickly, Five Claw.
Why she keeps calling me Five Claw? Is it because I'm also Khajiit?
Ready yourself, Five Claw. Here they come. Come, you fool. So eager for death? Just shall clear no wish. Adusa can smell your fear, and it is delicious. Adusa's claws are sharp indeed. Adusa has claws enough for all of you.
Are we done yet?
Meet this one outside, my friend. Let's make sure we eliminated all of the assassins. How dare the fools invade Ravenwatch Castle? Did they really think they could prevail against us? Now, we fight back. These villains, they think they can strike at us where we live? They are fools, and less than fools. We will take the fight to them. Thanks to the information you have gathered, we know where the worm behind this hides. These assassins, they thought they were hunting us. Now Adusa turns the tables. Now we hunt them. Arcorian Two-Blades, Rasaba the Keen. They were hired by Montclair's nephew, a diseased worm named Robert. He seeks to turn Montclair's remaining forces into an army, bolstered by hired blades. Thanks to the codebook you found, yes, Robert is hiding inside the old Montclair Manor in Shornhelm's upper city. We'll meet in front of the manor house. Then we finish this, one way or another. Meet Adusa at Montclair Manor, 5 Close. It's in Shornhelm's upper city. This one must clean up here first, or Verandis will become very cross. He hates it when we play with our food.
Brandis isn't even here.
A shallow man, lacking any redeemable qualities. This is a power grab, pure and simple. He's trading on his name to try and get a slice of the Rivenspire pie. But if he wants pie, Adusa has a pie for him right here.
Gallagher keeps talking as if Randus is still here, but he isn't. He sacrificed himself, and it's no longer in this plane. You know, he's in a different dimension. It's like, stop confusing yourself. He's not here. Maybe he just didn't want to tell anyone he's still here. He's just pretending he's gone. He's like, I'm done with this shit. I need a holiday. Yeah, could be. Maybe she's been on too much skooma.
Montclair's nephew is close. Adusa can smell Robert from here. Adusa is very, very ready. Besides, the odds of actually dying, well, you know how it is with vampires. We're pretty hard to kill. Come, let us put an end to this. My claws and daggers are ready. This one will fight like a whirlwind of fury.
I mean, werewolves are pretty hard to kill too, right? What? Where am I getting shot from? There's someone in the fucking wall.
Enough. It looks like I'll have to kill you myself.
Are you up here, you bastard? Mm. Also search around for some stuff, you know, because there could be some nice little loot in here. Mm. Crates don't normally have anything good in them, so there's no point in really searching them. Okay.
Adusa is so happy she could just purr. The fighting, the blood, the excitement. Adusa hasn't had so much fun in an elf's age. And yes, we ended another threat to Rivenspire.
Don't think so.
That too. All in all, Adusa had a fine, fine day.
Shouldn't be, at least, anyway. Sometimes you blink your eyes and open and close your mouth rapidly. It could be because I'm talking and saying stuff, I don't know. I mean, the blinking usually is just me. That. I mean, all the emote keys, as far as I'm aware, should be on here, like on my hotkeys. I know there's one that's on here that I didn't actually realise was on, which is why. There's this ah. But other than that, I don't think there's any other emote keys.
But don't worry, another will appear before you know it. You have been a friend to Adusa and to Rivenspire. Stay fragrant, Five Claw. This one is sure we will meet again someday. You did well, my friend. Adusa would fight at your side anytime. You'll be the first person Adusa calls. Promise.
Yeah, I don't think any of the other keys should be doing it, so. There's only so many actual expression keys in the program as well, anyway. So.
An undead werewolf took over Camlorn. An undead werewolf? How does that even work?
Well, as werewolf. Ooh. Meow meow.
This is the life, isn't it?
I'm glad Shalador found you. I need your help. Shea Gorath. He's made this process insufferable. I translated the last book you retrieved, but it doesn't make any sense. I can't find anything that might lead us to the next trial. I must be missing something. By all means, Circus of Cheerful Slaughter is just there on the desk. But be careful, the treachery of the Mad God knows no bounds. Good luck, my friend. This time, it's almost as though the runes themselves were mocking me. I translated the text relatively quickly. You can see when you read it, the words themselves just make no sense. If you told me years ago that I'd do spell work with Shalador, I'd have called you a liar. I'm happy to do the work. It's the chance of a lifetime, but I can't help but feel I'm in over my head.
Where's the book? Oh, it's over here, okay. What? I just got teleported from a book? What? Like, what? Where do we go? Okay.
Welcome to the Circus of Cheerful Slaughter. Step right up, my mortal friend. The show is about to begin.
Yep.
And you're the star. You're going to perform a play. My play, actually. Wrote it myself. I call it The Folly of Isolation. It's a tragedy. And a comedy. They're both at once. A tromedy. You want the next tome, right? Well, I need entertainment. I can only light Prince Malil here on fire so many times before it gets boring. You understand? Before we get to your motivation, we need to set the scene. The scene. Tamriel. The three alliances are at war, and the wee little mages guild wants none of it. They want to stand alone. Jolly good, you're paying attention. Now, this is a play in 3 acts. In each act, you'll isolate the guild from those bloodthirsty, political, war-mongering sons of silkworms. By killing them. Oh, everyone.
He's absolutely bloody nuts, isn't he?
Themselves. Just remember, you wait for your cues. You kill nobody unless it's in the script. Now, let's get going. I can't wait to see it performed. Here,
Right.
Malil will even light the way for you.
Before we carry on, though, I am just going to a BRB one sec, guys. On the island. Thank you for the host. very much, Lee. Are you still talking in Discord, Scab?
No.
Oh, I was just wondering because it's really quiet. What are they firing at? Or was it you firing? I thought that was like an NPC for a second and I was really confused. Never mind. I'm gonna get as close to the border again and then we'll just sail down. That was cool. We sunk 2. We almost sunk 3. Actually almost sunk 4. But empty camp. Always one NPC down here. Oh no.
Well,
So let me go sell my stuff.
we're loaded with booty.
Oh, thank you for the donation.
A red cabbage. Where do you get a red cabbage?
You have to grow it. But you can buy it from the guy down in their thing. No, it's not Summer Spring. Oh, look, this isn't babby ships. Take that, you bastard. Wow, there's a lot of ships here. Good thing is they can't turn fast enough for like them to really. Almost sunk 3. Yeah, it's stuck somewhere, isn't it, in the foundations? Oh well. Ah! Don't do anything crazy whilst I'm gone, says Grey. That gave me a jump. There was a lion under that. In the back.
My soul's on fire!
Don't forget to light the brazier! Ah, you daft fool. Ha! Guess it still hasn't gotten old! I'll meet you up ahead at the bustling pack down of Hearthold-Helm. Shall we raise the curtain? Begin the first act?
Sure.
Our opening act features the Ebonheart Pact. Ha! That rhymes, doesn't it? I'm a poet, and until now, I didn't realize it. Don't be presumptuous, mortal, or I'll banish you to the Isle of Lusty Bards! Like I was saying, as the curtain rises, our Ebonheart friends are at peace. Allies. Historically, though, they've been at each other's throats. Slavery, border raids, and infighting have them primed for chaos. They just need a little push. I've written myself a part, a small but pivotal role, if you'll excuse me. Hey! You hate each other, remember?
Oh yeah, get 'em.
Set it ablaze! Join the fracas! This is your cue! Action! Someone approaching?
Why do you fight, you milk-drinking dogs?
Oh, it's simple, my king. The Mages Guild caused this infighting. It's all their fault.
The Mages Guild? This mewling puppy? You want trouble? Here is trouble for the pack.
Step on, the show must go on.
This isn't my land. I need to find my way home.
You'll never make a
He told
living
me I
reading
could go
all
home.
day. You need to
only have to
earn
find
some
the way.
coin, Velast.
Even mages take their noses out of their books once in a while.
you lost
too? You just can't stand to be around people. Pathetic.
You have a rare mind, Velast. Not once in a century is a Mer with your talent born. We have accepted your application to join our august and storied Mages Guild.
This is the proudest day of my life, Guildmaster. Thank you.
Just getting a drink.
Damn the mad god! Why can't I make sense of this text? I'm such an idiot.
We now pause for a brief intermission. Would you like some cheese? No time for witty banter, eh? Fine, fine. This act features the Aldmeri Dominion. Cats and elves. I never had a taste for either, honestly. Too much fur and fancy. Let's play it by ear. The scene. Queen Irene is addressing some of your peers. As a master thespian, you should respond to her heartfelt pronouncements as you see fit. And action!
The Mages Guild cannot turn on the Dominion so easily. You are a part of this world, like it or not.
My queen, you don't understand. The Guild does not belong to any alliance. We merely wish to study in peace and solitude.
Hey! Quiet down front! I am trying to watch the Queen's speech!
Either you're with the Dominion or you're against us. You want to be removed from this world? Fine, I'll do it for you. Here, let me show you the path to exile. You can't ignore the world around you.
Hey, Queenie! You missed a mage! This one is a member of the guild too!
Ah.
What?
Good catch, Jester. Soldiers, give this mage the gift of exile.
Light it up!
Impertinence. Razumdar, Captain Odreth, take care of this serf. He killed my favorite cat. Such a loyal pet. Looks like I'll have to handle this myself. You face Irene Arana Aldmeri in her full glory.
And see! Let's move on!
Ulfsild, I did it. I have created a sanctuary, a retreat that will endure for eons. I shall call it Ivea. Sheogorath, you bastard! The Folian Discognatum wasn't worth an island. I'll get Ivea back, even if it takes 3 lifetimes! Damn the mad god. Damn Ulfsild. Damn the lot of them! They'll see. They'll all see. Archmage Shalador's name will ring across history!
You didn't come home last night. I waited all night for you. Have you been working this entire time? Shalador, Ivea is lost. You're obsessed. Can you even hear me? I can't do this anymore. You love your spells and scrolls more than you love me. I'm leaving you. Can you hear me now? Goodbye, you stupid old fool.
Ulfi, my love? I swear I just heard you. Where did you go?
Up there. Okay.
The third act always brings me down. Because it means the play is almost over.
Good.
I'm enjoying this so much I don't want it to end. And the sideshows. Have you enjoyed my little illusionary performances? Very illuminating, I think. Ugh, I won't tell you. I show you. That's the essence of storytelling. Show, don't tell. What do you think this is? Community theatre? Well, it isn't. This is a professional production, and you are the star. I've set the scene. We can just improvise from there. Remember, show, don't tell.
Okay.
Stage left, we have the founder of the Mages Guild, Varnas. Stage right, we have your old friend, Archmage Shalador. And backstage, we have Velast, your new friend and confidant in the Mages Guild. But what's this? Why, it's King Emmerich and his friends from the Daggerfall Covenant. No doubt he's got kind words to share. Take it away, Your Highness.
For perpetuating the use of magic.
we hereby burn you at the stake. Let your corruption be gone from this land, once and for all.
Huh. Seems like nobody wants you around. Ha! So, this is the final scene. Save your friends. Then, I'll give you me book.
Books are my only friends. What happens when even books turn on me?
Set it ablaze. Spread out.
Sheogorath is so much smarter than I am. I'm like a child before him.
Wounded. Need help. She never gave me the chance to decide. My wife.
Are you happy now? Oh, now I got to kill him, okay. Right, now you happy?
Bravo! Author! Author! Oh, wait, that's me. I don't know. Your performance was a bit uninspired at points. And you refused to eat cheese with me. Yes, you did make me laugh. And cry. And kick Malil in the head. I suppose that's all I could ask. Take your book. Just don't eat it all at once. The book will take you back. It knows the way. Just remember, little actor, you still have one book left. And if you thought my play was rough, just think of what's ahead.
Ah.
What happened? Where did you go?
Oh, I'm almost afraid to ask what happened.
I need
hope
to
this
go and
trial
empty my
wasn't too
inventory.
painful. I'll start. What happened? Oh, I'm almost afraid. There's only one more trial. We'll let you know once we're finished delving through Sheogorath's madness. I was? What happened? The more we deal with him, the more I'm convinced. The mad god is a spoiled child, pulling legs off bugs just to watch them twitch. What else happened? Some kind of commentary about Shalador's goal, no doubt. He may be a child, but Sheogorath certainly knows how to make a point.
Make sure I definitely read these.
This is my spot. Oh, I know you. Ingrid Van. People say I sell.
Help me get back on my feet.
What do you mean, that's enough?
can't see. It says she's in here, but she's upstairs maybe. There's an upstairs. Yeah, okay, they're just upstairs. Well, no, okay. Downstairs?
I see the messenger found you, comrade. We've discovered much since our adventure in Mizenelt. The events of the past continue to stalk us. The visions, my friend. The Aelids fled from the forces of Molag Bal and hid away the remains of a powerful relic. Merrick has taken the crystal and the tome to an ancient forge. There, he's begun the work of crafting the weapon anew. In time, comrade. First, you and I must travel afield, to the ruined city Abagarlis. It was there the Aelids went, to stop the Mortum Vivicus. Together we will understand the threat to the present in the events of the past. Comrade, you were the first person I thought of when it came time to explore a musty ruin. That is meant as a compliment. Of course, you have much to concern yourself with. When last we spoke, we had explored the dwarven ruin of Mizenelt. We found an ancient crystalline tome, left behind by a squad of Aeliad soldiers fleeing undead abominations. You have my apologies, comrade. When I heard the ancients speaking of the Mortum Vivicus, I knew the past might contain more clues to solve our present crisis. I wanted to begin my research immediately. We call it the Earthforge. Merrick found it on a contract a few years ago. The maintenance constructs had long since shut down. The ruin contains the most unique blacksmithing setup. Even the basest of metals sing in its embrace. In Mizenelt, we saw visions of ancient soldiers, survivors of a strategic attack on a city of darkness. Abagarlis is that city, an ancient stronghold of Molag Bal. I expect we will learn much from those old stones. Welcome to the ruins of Abagarlis, comrade. Ancient home to a foul den of necromancers and Molag Bal worshippers. We are here to relive the past. In Mizenelt, we saw a squad of soldiers on the run for their lives. Here, at Abagarlis, that same group was calm and in control. Together we can see what they saw, and discover what they knew about the Mortum Vivicus. After Mizenelt, I researched a way to take control of the visions we saw. Osterand was the ancient soldier charged with bearing the prismatic weapon into battle. It is through his eyes you will see. And, in turn, I will see through your eyes.
Okay.
The ancients stood against the Vivicus and survived. Now, Molag Bal makes ready to unleash the same relic against Tamriel again. It is my hope the courage of the long dead will save the living of today. Hold still just a moment, comrade.
It's up to you, Osterhand. You bear the prismatic weapon, and the hopes of everyone in Lenath and Kurano will hold the door from this side. Velasha and I from the other. May the sunburst guide your sword arm, my friend.
Where am I supposed to go then? Laura? Yes. Checking to see if there's any bookcases this side as well, but there isn't.
My son, you must ensure I am not disturbed. Maintaining the final phase of the Mortum Vivicus requires all of my concentration.
By the mace of the master!
Cannot stop the Mortum Vivicus. Oh no! Master, please! Spare me!
That was Prince Malian, scion of evil King Enumerator. He must have been left behind to defend the Vivicus.
Go this way and see if there's anything this way as well. You never know.
A shrine mine to the Prince of Lies. My
Yeah,
stomach
that's
turns just to see it.
what's his face? Mulgar Bar, so Daedric Prince, isn't it? Whatever his face is, I can't remember what it is. Like, I know what it is, but it's like, you know. Molag Bar or something like that? No. It's the one that, the Verandus gave himself to. I think the one that causes, like, vampires to exist or some shit. Yeah, Molag Bal. Yeah, that guy. I think that's him. The big bad one, yep.
By the light, that must be the Mortoon Vivicus.
My sacred charge! Your life for the Master! Attack! Destroyed. Wait! What? No, my lord. I served you faithfully.
Yeah, but you failed him. So he's not gonna give you any mercy. Like, if you believed he was gonna give you any mercy, then you're stupid. That's all I can say to that. Quick look around before we click anything else, because you never know if there's any decent books here that we could learn stuff from. Yeah, see?
I remove the Vivicus to Cold Harbor. This doom will come again to Tamriel.
Comrade, over here.
See?
This is terrible, my friend. Osterond was on the verge of destroying the Vivicus, and nothing. The rapids have grown swift, and we did not even notice. Let me explain. Do you remember the notes you took from Dosha's lair? The ones that spoke of the Vivicus? I had assumed that this relic she spoke of was a legend. Even when I heard the words of Osterond, Endera, and their companions, I thought this was a threat from a time long forgotten. But, comrade, we just saw it. The Vivicus was never
moved, wasn't it?
destroyed. You saved Merrick from a worm-called plot to harvest souls, remember? Those souls are fuel for the Vivicus. The intact Mortoon Vivicus that Molag Bal has kept hidden all this time, safely tucked away in Cold Harbor. You must go to the Forge. Help Merrick Adeswalo restore the prismatic weapon to its full potential. I will do what I can to find where he has hidden the Vivicus. Comrade, I put my faith in you. You must tell the others. Warn them. Can I count on you? I would entrust this task to no one else, comrade. You go with the weight of the guild on your shoulders. Just so, my friend. I believe it to be some kind of relic. A massive spell capable of holding and harnessing the souls of thousands upon thousands of dead. If it had been released, if it is released, the world as we know it will end. You saw through the eyes of Osterand, one of the valiant ancients that fought and died in Mizenelt to safeguard our future. According to what we saw, it was he who slew Queen Palolo and stopped the use of the Mortum Vivicus.
Hmm.
How was your research trip with the Guildmaster, comrade? Truly, what happened? Were the ruins infested with undead? Stendarr's wrath would have served you in good stead. Comrade, did you say try? The Vivicus is not some long-destroyed legend? Then, when Dosha took me prisoner, she was to harvest my soul for this abomination? By all the eight! We should be moving. Aleph will await us here. Keep watch for any unfriendly faces. Come, follow me, and try to keep up. I helped to find this place years ago, Stendarr's will. Comrade, this news is disquieting.
That's just a dwarven place.
I'm glad you're here with us. I've made preparations to work the prismatic crystal, to reforge the weapon from the time of the ancients.
Makes sense, they wouldn't have if forge.
Just be a powerful symbol. It seems we have great need of this important relic.
Wow. Gotta be super damn hot down here, right? Whew.
Welcome to the Earth Forge. Quite a sight, is it not?
Hmm. I feel like my fur might get singed if I get too close to the edge.
Comrade, we must restore this weapon of old. Make ready for any new plots by the Prince of Lies. I feel the strength of Stendarr flowing through my arms. Are you prepared?
Yes.
I shall work the anvil, form the core. You will keep the fire at the proper temperature. Many and many times must the fire be stoked to keep an even flame and flow. Use the bellows here to stoke the flame just a bit. Use the valve to my other side to stoke it yet more. And for a truly fearsome blaze, pour fire salt on the coals.
Ah, but before we do this, I've just got to pee up here one sec again, guys, sorry. Yeah. Sneak round the corner, you bastard. He was quiet, and he just like popped up round the corner, like, ah, howdy.
Ivan? Wait for me to... No! Oh.
What? Oh, I just hang on.
No, don't just sit on my face.
Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, totally the sand brace, isn't it? Right up there. Yeah, he's dancing.
How are we doing for food up there for the kitties, by the way?
Oh, they're all right. Yeah, they're really stocked up there.
Are they? Okay. Aquascat was cleaning the dock since 2020.
Oh, is that a shiny? Ah! Come back here! Come here! It's a shiny! I was like, hang on, that's yellow. I probably should have healed Victini up, but hopefully we'll catch Magikarp Junior has. Yee! Look! They got it! And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I also now have obtained a cat in the room.
The lever just next to the valve releases pressure from the forge. But do not worry. I'm certain you'll do fine. Are you ready to begin? I wish it was so, but no. You and I are merely forming the core. Whatever weapon we decide to make, the runes and hilt and all of that must wait for another day. This equipment is very old and very delicate. Stendar willing, we must try to get it right the first time.
Okay.
Here are the fire salts. Let's begin. Build me a small fire first, and I shall tell you when you are close. Let the fire loose now. Give it all you can. Ease up now. The fire is very close.
Okay.
That's the fire I'm looking for. Stand back. I shall prepare the core. Now I'll need a larger fire, comrade. Double the heat of the last one. You're on the right track, but we need more. Much more. Don't be shy now. This fire's barely smoldering. More! More! Give us some more, but not too much. We are not quite there yet. Ease up now. The fire is very close. Ha! Feel that heat? Just a moment and I'll prepare the core.
Push him in.
Now we need an even hotter fire. The largest yet. Twice the size of the last one. Give it all you've got. I need all the heat you can get. Put the spurs to it. Give it all you've got. Give it more. Get the flames large enough to make Lecky blush. More heat. Make it hotter. More. Make this fire remind me of Sentinel Sands. Ease up now. The fire is very close. Stendar's wrath, that fire is hot. Just a moment, comrade. I'll prepare the core. We've done it. Very well done, comrade. Excellent work, oh my comrade. Together there is nothing we cannot do. We are well on our way, I can feel it. We'll
I
have
don't
to
know,
take
that rock just fell down the back there.
Tendar's grace, what's that noise?
Fools! Do you truly think you could hide that trinket from the god of schemes? The people of Abagala serve me even in death. My devoted, kill them. Kill them and bring me the crystal.
I don't think you want to run into lava, dude. I think that's a very bad idea. But okay, if you want to run in there, I ain't running in after you. You're on your own. I'm pretty certain that's gonna hurt. But okay.
That blasphemy must not be allowed to be reforged. Bring that crystal to Cold Harbor.
For the Lord of Brutality.
Remember this day, mewing wretches. My followers serve me, even in death.
Uh-huh.
Stendar shield us. The Earthforge overrun with undead. That was Molag Bal himself. Did you hear his voice? Made my blood run cold. That such an evil thing could be right here, in our midst. I do not know. Perhaps he somehow can track the core itself? If the Prince of Lies is planning to use the Vivicus once again, the prismatic weapon is a threat to his plots. No, not just yet. We came so close. Don't worry, though. I can complete the final steps on my own. This weapon will yet see the light of day, mark my words. The Mortum Vivicus will yet be destroyed. You have the right of it. I'll speak with the Provost Generals and post some guards. If undead can come boiling up out of the mountain at any time, there's no telling what might happen here. Yes, we should be going. We must find Seize All Colors and inform her what has happened here. Lead on, comrade.
Oh, all the Guildblades are dead. Because they weren't dead earlier. Those that they've been killed.
By Stendar! Are you all right, Aleph?
What happened in there? How do these worms find the forge?
We were finishing up when they appeared. They were after the crystal and tome. How did they know? How did they know about this place?
Aelif does not know. Merrick, this whole thing is madness. She has us hunting Daedra, and now they come calling on our doorstep.
Aelif, behind you!
Aelif, Merrick, I do not rest easily.
Dark Moons, Guildmaster Iceblade, what's happening?
I was murdered, comrades. Seek my killer. Let me find peace.
Yasnir, wait! Who killed you?
Interesting. Very interesting. Aelif has her suspicions.
This is unbelievable. Stendar's horn. We all thought the Guildmaster died in his sleep. I'm sorry, comrade. I knew Yofnir a long time. You're right. We need to report in. So much has happened. I think I'll let Aelif lead the way this time. Come.
Were you successful? Have you forged the weapon? We have more need of it now than ever, my friend. As you will. What has happened, comrade? I do not like the look on your face, or the scowl Merrick bears. The god of schemes himself has taken notice of our quest. We're all in murky water now, comrade, and the current grows swift. What? Yofnir murdered? This is dire news, comrade. The council must be told straight away. There will have to be an investigation. Thank you for standing beside us on this of all dark days. Merrick, Aelif, and I will confer with the Council of Provost Generals. We'll want to talk about the attack and this revelation about Guildmaster Iceblade. We'll contact you again when there's more to discuss. Until then, comrade.
The guild has need of you, comrade. Comrade, a message for you. The guild has need of your unique talents.
Merrick Atazwala sent word. He asks you to join him as soon as you can. An investigation has begun in the matter of Guildmaster Iceblade's death.
You couldn't tell me this was whilst I was just there. They're like, no, we need to send a messenger as you come out the front door.
He's called a gathering of the Council of Province Generals in Sentinel. You should find him at the hall there. No. Just lots of rumors about the council investigation. The old guard thinks Caesar Colors would have had a lot to gain from Yofnir's death. And from what I've heard, she's not at the meeting.
Lend a helping hand?
Where am I? Nope. I'm okay. Yeah, where's River? I don't know. Somewhere. Hey, Kimmy, how you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. Now we'll go to the previewing the third thing, I think. We'll do the Queen stuff later.
I've got a lot to do here. Some days it seems there are more boats coming and going than drops of water in the sea.
Where is this? Why would you do that? Hmm.
Hark, Wayfarer. A moment of your time, please. Tuwaka smiles upon you this day, Wayfarer, for you are not caught in the calamity at the main docks. By any chance, do you have experience dealing with the dead? Surely it is fate or the mighty hand of Ruptka that has steered you to our shores then, Wayfarer. The great King Baharajad has need of the aid of those with knowledge such as yours. Please visit the throne of the king.
That's where we're supposed to go anyway, weren't we? For the Queen.
Your audience would do him well in this time of great need.
My comrade, I am very glad to see you again. This is the Council of Province Generals. They run the guild under the direction of the Guildmaster, and they're very concerned. I've been speaking to them about our experiences with the ghost of Yofnir and the attack on the Earthforge. The Council feels that we need to further investigate Yofnir's death. You will be their eyes and ears, with Aleph assisting you. She's gone to get some air outside. She can explain in more detail. If anyone can get to the bottom of this, it's you and Aelif. She's gone up to the roof of the hall to get some air. Stendarr, guard your steps, my friend. I wish I knew. I extend her Stendarr's grace, but the Council isn't willing to do the same. She disappeared from quarters after the attack on the Forge. They've actually ordered the rank and file to search for her. No, I don't. But I'm one of the few. Aelif has already made up her mind as well. Not only does she think Colors ordered the attack, Aelif's convinced she murdered Yofnir. Damn it. I finished what I could on the weapon, and we repaired the damage from the Daedric attack on the Earthforge. The core remains unfinished, though, while we deal with these plots. Aelif reached out to members of the Mages Guild. They tried to summon his spirit, talk to him. They failed. Aelif says something is preventing him from talking to us. I don't know much of such things, but I'm sure she has the right of it. I'm sure you've seen some of the Council as you've traveled across Tamriel. Each represents a former province of the Empire, managing business there for the Guildmaster. Stendarr give us strength. Just amazing to think of this as the full Council. Skyrim, High Rock, elsewhere, Valenwood, and Cyrodiil. Hardly the whole of the Empire. We've lost a number of generals over the last few years, and a few even quit after Yofnir died.
Lift your...
Not that we use any magic destruction stuff, so... but it's all good.
Now is the time. Ildari must act fast. You have spoken to Merrick then, seen the Council. It is about time we acted. This one apologizes, comrade. She has been urging action for some time. Finally, to be able to... We have been tasked with investigating Yofnir's death, yes? We should begin. Yofnir kept a room nearby. Aelif gave instructions no one was to be allowed inside until we arrived. I shall keep watch here. Enter Yofnir's quarters and search for something. Anything to suggest a road to travel. Aelif knew she could trust you. We found him in his quarters, the endless sleep. It was very sudden, but at the time we thought nothing of it. Yofnir was getting old. Sooner or later one of the faster blades would have made him sit down. None. And slow though he was, he never would have gone to... What was it? Yes, Sovngarde. He never would have gone to Sovngarde without a fight. Too many voices. All of them very important, used to being heard. They want this mystery solved, and they want it solved now. They are used to combat, direct action. All this thinking hurts their heads. Aelif would have hoped you'd notice by now. This one loves to fight, loves the thrill of combat. But a thorny puzzle, a tricky lock, a track to follow in the woods, just as much fun as a blade in a brawl. Anything out of place, anything connected with a place or a person. We thought his death just the touch of chance, so we did not know to search. Anything might be a clue.
This is his place, right? What if someone's framing sees all colours though, you know? Mine. I'm taking the cheese. Oh, mine. Nothing else at our place. Doesn't look like it. Cheese.
What have you found? Interesting. Ragenthar is a dwarven ruin. Why would he? We must travel there, comrade. See if we can uncover more. Relics? Jafnir was no scribe. He was like most Nords this one has met. A Warhammer diplomat. The guild lost some contracts because of it, but the rank and file loved him. Now Aleph is truly surprised. The guildmaster had the magical prowess of a particularly slow horse. What was he doing at that ruin? Good thought. Perhaps some in the guild hall saw him there. This one suggests you question our comrades in Bergama. Aleph will meet you nearby. She has some preparations to make. There is an oasis near Bergama, Ogre's Bluff. Meet Aleph there, and we will journey to Ragenthar together.
Okay. We need to go down there. I'll have to work our way there. So I haven't got no way way shrines there yet, I don't think. Yeah, road trip. Sorry. Elf, I think. Okay.
This is truly a sign from Ruvka. In the sand, beetles. Behind the rocks, beetles. Around the Johads, beetles. Last night I woke up and one was in my tent just watching me. We can't do our work. Sentinel's going to run out of water. They've overrun our camps. Anytime we approach the rain catches in the center of the fields, we get attacked. But that's it for me. I'm done dodging bugs. You want to help? Speak to Overseer Jahi. She's in charge. This is her problem.
Okay. Maybe later.
You may be safer in the desert than in Bergamo, Wayfarer. You're heading the wrong way, Wayfarer, just so you know. Anyone with the sense the gods gave to a dog is leaving Bergama, or making preparations to do so. Many people have gone missing in recent days, and the city officials can't seem to do their jobs. Whoever is behind this has them running in circles. Politics. Always the problem here. The magistrate is a forebear, and the crowns say she is incompetent. Neither side trusts the other. It creates quite a mess. You want to help? Speak to the magistrate in the Hall of Judgment. I'm leaving.
What can I do for you?
Only the finest wares here.
Help me turn my luck.
Looking to crack some Daedric skulls? I've got what... Yes, he actually visited a few times in the months before he died. Always came into town dirty and smelling like boots after a hard march. Never asked why. Didn't seem like a thing he was likely to tell me. Go carefully, comrade. Uncertain times in Tamriel. Only thing you can be sure of is a good weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the hall, comrade. I bet you've got some good tales to tell of our war on the Anchors. Sure, of course. Had me set out some supplies for him a few times. He said he was going out to Ragnthar, that weird old Dwemer ruin. I kept telling him the mages had already emptied it out, but he kept telling me he needed to go. He said he was meeting someone, that he had to meet with them somewhere safe, that what they were talking about was very important. Guess that's why Yofnir went to the trouble of going to that weird old place.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Oh, studying it and such. Ragnthar is... weird. Unique, I guess you'd say. See, nobody really knows where it is. Physically, that is. It has an entrance near here, right? But the mages say stepping through the door is some kind of... Temporospatial claudication. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, it means the ruins inside are all scooped out of time and space. There are entrances to the place all over Tamriel, but nobody knows where it really is.
Okay.
Rumor is that Count Ravenwatch found something important in the Lorkrata Hills. Was it a weapon, maybe? Or an ancient artifact of incredible power?
Nice to see you, comrade. Our numbers aren't what they used to be. Live by the sword and all that. Sure, I remember him here, but not his business. I think he spoke with Akita a few times.
I respect her.
Be interested to hear what he thinks of this contract, knowing the council's all torn up about it. Oh, you know. The guild has always been about our short, simple contracts. One and done was the mantra a lot of the lads used. Now this long-term thing with the anchors? The coin's good, but it's a big change. Not everyone likes it, that's all.
Please, they need help. You must help them. Yeah!
Welcome. This one is anxious to get moving. Aleph will lead the way to Ragenthar if you're ready. Here we go. Try to keep up, yes? Follow, comrade. This one cannot wait to taste the air in Ragenthar. Yofnir visits a remote Dwemer ruin just before his death. No coincidence. And now the guild openly opposes a Daedric prince. Risky, risky.
A little bit, yeah.
To throw the guild against such power, foolish. This one remembers when we fought goblins, bandits. Small contracts, one and done, yes? Almost there. Be on your guard. And here we are, Ragenthar. Welcome to Ragenthar. The barrier here is a relic of its builders. They did something very strange to this place. Ragenthar is twisted out of space. This entrance here will allow us in. But it is not really here, if that makes sense. Lucky for us, Aleph came prepared. She can bring the door into focus. Let us inside.
That's what you would do.
In her travels, Aleph has learned little tricks and techniques. She has fought mages, Daedra, the undead, even werewolves. You don't hunt monsters as long as she has without learning a thing or two.
Ain't no werewolf standing in front of you right now, though.
This one will just be a moment. The sound of gears. Watch yourself.
Aside from the gears, it's very quiet here. I don't like it. Ah!
An impressive tactic. Are you well, comrade? Did it harm you? A protective barrier. With something inside, Aleph can sense a great power here. Formidable. But this one knows a spell to negate it. Not without your assistance. Aleph will subdue the crystals. You must destroy them. Your window will be short. The spell is taxing, and Aleph can only maintain it for so long. Be quick.
Okay.
Prepare yourself. Move your paws quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, destroy the crystals. Good. Now about to examine the body.
Oh, is that?
That did not sound good. It is a trap.
Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I can devour metal things, that seems a bit weird.
An aurora here.
Okay, yeah, actually, no, I see it now. I see what you mean. It is acting like my hotkeys are attached to the wrong keyboard or something. Like, it's only supposed to be to my other keyboard, but okay. Now I see what you mean. I saw it that time. I was like, okay, yeah. Not sure why it's doing that.
Pleased to have you at her side.
Because it shouldn't be attached to my actual main keyboard. It should be attached to my second keyboard.
They are called Aurorans, a strange type of Daedra, I think. Aleph has only faced them once before. If she recalls correctly, they choose their allegiances carefully. Very curious that we would face them here. Let Aleph see. This is Yafnir's. His body here, but why? He was to be interred near his home in Eastmarch. Keeping us out, yes. But perhaps also keeping him in. Aleph has tried to have Yafnir summoned from Aetherius, and it has never worked. Perhaps now, Aleph has an idea. Perhaps with the barrier down, we speak to him directly. This one knows how to reach out. Aleph can draw him to this place, so close to his body. What do you say? Are you ready to get some answers?
I'm ready.
You have seen the spirit of Yafnir, but always just for a moment. This one believes we can summon him, speak to him, learn who murdered him. Aleph told you she has power, magical gifts, connections to lands beyond. She will use them to draw the spirit to this place. Then we shall see, yes? We begin. Aleph will start the ritual.
Who summons me?
Hush, spirit. Aleph will ask the question.
What do you wish to know? I will tell you what I can.
Aelif demands the name of your murderer. Who killed you, Yafnir?
It was the Argonian. My subordinate sees all colors.
This one knew it would be so. Begone, spirit. Aelif is done with you.
I have done as you asked. Release me to walk in Sovngarde.
Go. Aelif will call for you again, soon. Sovngarde indeed. You heard the Guildmaster. Sees all colors. She murdered Yofnir. Perhaps for you, this one has suspected all along. The lizard was the one to become Guildmaster. The lizard was the one who set us on this crusade. Aelif smells something foul on the wind. Find Merrick and the Council. They are probably still in their mood at the Sentinel Guildhall. They need to know about this, and they will heed your word. Aelif shall remain and search for more clues.
Have a little look around to see if there's anything I can get from here. Any particular loots? Probably not. Oh, what was that? If there's any chests or anything. Guess you never know. It does seem strange how it was actually her all along, you know. Oh, it would be, yeah. Definitely. Pretty interesting to see. Because I don't think, at least in the games that I've played of Elder Scrolls, I don't think I've ever seen the dwarf race. I've only just seen like remains of their places they used to live in, the ruins and stuff. You've met one of the dwarves. Ah, okay. Was that in Elder Scrolls Online or one of the other Elder Scrolls games? I mean, to be fair, the only one I've really played all the way near to the end is probably Skyrim. Ah, Morrowind. Okay, I haven't played Morrowind. Because there's a way shrine up here. Oh wow. That's kind of weird.
What news do you have? I didn't even want to let myself think it. When she disappeared after your visit to the Iliad ruin. What is your proof, my friend? The Council will need solid evidence. Aelif did what? Stendar's breath, that's disgusting. I'll have to talk to her when she returns. But I suppose it did answer our concerns. Oblivion take lizards and cats both.
Hey!
Sees all colors will be found and thrown in a cell. Stay in touch, comrade. We will need you when the time comes. Until then.
Well, no, you told, you said throw all lizards and cats into oblivion, so yeah. How dare you?
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Fulstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain. We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference.
I think this is it.
After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
Oh my god, he looks horrifying. I wouldn't want to walk in that into a dark alley. Jesus Christ. Oh. I don't think that's how dwarfs originally looked, right? Like, they weren't that big. They're short and stout, but not that stout. Right? Yeah. I mean, maybe that's how they all look, and we just don't think that, you know. It's too horrifying to think that's that blah blah blah. It's too horrifying to think that that may be how they all look, right?
Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for to Sentinel? Alright. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh? As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you... Well, the captain's convinced we still haven't shaken that string of bad luck that started back in Stormhaven. That's a load of dung, though. We got a new crew and a new ship, the Dawn Posset. What more does he want? Beats the oblivion out of me. Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for? As long as you don't mind row. Then let's get the oblivion out of here. Come on, Captain. It's your turn to row. All right, you lubbers. Time to cast off.
It's funny because we just came from here, but we had to go back there to, like, continue the quest on. It's all good though. If we can find anything on the ship. The book. Oh, we can't go below deck. Okay.
Well, we're here all right, but I'm not sure I'm going to be getting off the boat. In fact, I say we just put right back out to sea. Oh, you bet your arse there is. Queen Maria's messenger said she had heard rumors, and I guess they were true. Or something. Go talk to Captain Mark. He actually walked a little ways down the dock. Better he tells you about it himself.
Zombies. Hordes of the damn things.
That's not what quest we're on, is it? No. It's not what quest we're on. I don't know why it's put us on that quest. This one? I don't know. It's like... Unless that's the captain there. Oh, he's here. I think in the...
Of all the ports in Tamriel, why this one? I sailed all the way across the Iliac Bay, and I need a glass of grog. Share a drink with some unsavory characters. I draw the line at zombies. I think I'll stay off the docks for now. You can't smell their soggy, rotting flesh? Just walk down the causeway there. You'll see them. Damned army of them. Question is, why aren't the Sentinel guards doing anything? Nah, I've seen a few of the bootless louts skulking around, behind crates and such. Someone needs to go grab one of the guards and ask what in oblivion's going on here.
Wasn't it that they believed religiously they couldn't kill? They couldn't. It was desecrating the dead, even if they're risen.
guards a kick and tell them to get to work. I've got cargo to unload. If the guards can't help us look for the dockmaster, maybe he's got half a brain. Unless the zombies have eaten it, of course. Of course, lost the ship at the Koglin Lighthouse. The crew moved on. I'm lucky Elvira stuck around. We bought the Dawn Posset in Wayrest and took on a new crew. Good people. We're due for a streak of luck after this. How do you think I make a living? I buy there, sell here. It's what I do. All legitimate, of course. Picked up a load of timber in Wayrest. You'll sell for a pile of coin here. Better.
Anyhow, guys, we have reached that time. It's now at the 3-hour mark. So what we are going to do for the day is we are going to call it for today's stream. But we're going to go and give someone a raid. So we've got PB Mac, he's currently playing 7 Days to Die, so we're going to go give him a raid today. That all sorted out. There we go. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. The next stream is going to be, what day is today? It's Tuesday, so Thursday's the next stream. That's when we'll be doing the next one. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. We'll either be streaming more ESO or maybe even some 7 Days to Die, depending on what we decide to do. But yeah. So, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye, guys.